That time is 8:31 time on this Tuesday morning, November 21st, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, November 21st, 2017. Get on! Good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, November 21st, 2017. Top story in the Peter Channel morning news at 8:31 is AT&T lawsuit over Time Warner shows tough turn on antitrust. President Trump administration to end provisional residency protection for 60,000 Asians. Federal judge blocks Trump's executive order on denied funding to sanctuary cities. Charlie Rose accused of crude sexual offenses by multiple women. With technology, these researchers figured out North Korea's nuclear secrets. Zimbabwe's MP begin impeachment process against defiant Robert Mugabe. At least 50 killed in bombardment in mosques, mortar prayers in Nigeria. Putin talks to Trump as tribe of Russia pushes Syria endgame. Argentina missing submarine as concerned girls after 2 false alarms. Irish PM should know better over Brexit as Arlene Foster. Suspect in New Kensington, Pennsylvania police officer's death captured. John Conyers settled out for dismissal complaint over sexual offenses. Trump's return to Mar-a-Lago, no pump biscuit, punk knives, or ladies reporters. Trump golf course reversed President Trump's charity amid ongoing investigation into the foundation. U.S. President Trump's visit Asia may have left regional allies puzzled because of his approach to security relationships. A federal judge is willing to permanently block President Trump's effort to pull funding from the cities that don't comply with the federal immigration orders. One U.S. Air Force pilot was killed and another injured when a trainer jet crashed in Texas on Monday. Bitcoin falls a $31 million hack of cryptocurrency peer tether. Yellen will leave Federal Reserve next year. China's tech giant Tencent surpassed Facebook in market value. CBS says its stations were dropped by Dish. Look at that stocks now. Up 72.09 points at 23,430.33. SP 5 up 3.29 points at 2582.14. And Nasdaq up 792 points at 6790.71. Bizarre shape of interstellar asteroid. Flows of water on Mars may actually be sand. New study reveals. Also, they're taking your blood pressure all wrong. Big tobacco stands to spell is big after a decade of delay. Alright, look at that New England Intelligence reported the extra rupture. 3 alarm fire. Command report heavy volume of fires knocked down. Crews down. Re-entering building for further defensive work. Peter Channel News Time is 8:33 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Celtics get their 16th straight win as they escape the feisty Dallas Mavericks with a 110-102 win in overtime in Dallas. As Kyrie Irving nets 47 points as Celtics come from behind. Matt Ryan helps Rizzo Falcons begin stronger as they defeat the Seattle Seahawks last night at Monday Night Football 34-31. Bills McDermott start evaluating Hood, who will start at quarterback, and Weaver Chill try to fill Georgia dominant position, but a long game of us. Peter Channel News Time is 8:34 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for Trevor Turns to the Pot. Baby! Let's start it off on the MBT. TA where it's looking good on the commuter rail, and Needham line train 60682 AM from Needham Heights is up for 10-20 minutes basket between Needham Heights and South Station to do later arrival equipment. Okay, look at the downwards and bowies of New England. 95 on the southbound side. So for the Pawtucket oriented downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side. So for 37 Warwick oriented downtown Providence. 195 westbound side. So from Seacock oriented downtown Providence. 6 air connector. It's slow from 6 to 95 in downtown Providence. 6 eastbound side. It's slow around the 6 air connector in Providence. 146 southbound side. So for Lincoln and Providence. 295 southbound side. So for Justin oriented Route 12 Crescent. 295 on the northbound side. So for Crescent and Justin. 95 on the northbound side, so for Warwick, downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, so for Seacock, downtown Providence. 295 on the northbound side, Lewis Route, Route 95 in Attleboro. 13 westbound side, Lewis Route, Route 18 in North Kingside, and 13 westbound side, slow around the Newport Bridge headed towards Jamestown. 195 eastbound side, Lewis Route, Madam Poison Stretch. 28 on the northbound side, and then it's slow around the border rotary. Route 6 to the westbound side. It'll also have Route 25 in Bourne. 95 on the southbound side. So after Route 152 in North Attleboro. 485 northbound side. It is slow before the Mass Pike in Westburn. Mass Pike eastbound side. Also have 485 in Westburn. 95 on the northbound side. So from Ponson Street in Norwood away to Route 128 Kenton. 24 on the northbound side. So from Harrison Boulevard. 95 on the Route 128 Kenton. Route 3 on the northbound side. It is so from Derby Street, here go down to the Braintree. Split. Mass Pike eastbound side, so from Natick all the way down to Newton. Mass Pike westbound side, so the Newton quarter. 7 Expressway on the northbound side, so from the Braintree split. All the way to downtown Boston. 7 Expressway southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. 93 to both ends of downtown Boston is backed up. Mass Pike eastbound side, so from the Prince Tunnel all the way down to the 7 Expressway Boston. Mass Pike westbound side. It is so from Lawyer Put on South Boston. 7 Expressway southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. 93 is southbound side. It's so from 129 Wilmington oriented to Zankenbridge in Boston. Route 1 is southbound side, so from Riverview down to Route 93 in Charlestown. Summit SoCal is looking good. Mass Pike westbound side, so from Lawyer Put down to South Boston. Route 2 eastbound side, so around Fresh Park Parkway in Cambridge. Route 2 westbound side, a little sort of Lexington stretch. 128 is southbound side. It's so from Route 4 Lexington oriented to Route 2 Lexington. Route 2 westbound side, so around Lexington stretch. Around Route 128. Route 2 eastbound side, so in Fresh Park Parkway, Cambridge. 128 southbound side, so from Brandon all the way down to Wakefield. 120 to the northbound side, so from Needham all the way down to Route 20 Waltham. 128 southbound side, so from Wellesley down to Highland Avenue, Needham. 3 to the southbound side, so the Bill Records are Chinook Campbell for 120 in Burlington. And we got a bad accident on 485. It is backed up for over 2 hours from Red 13 in April all the way down to Route 93 in Andover because of the accident that took place on 485 southbound to 93. So, if you're headed 495 southbound, headed towards the Lawrence area, from the behavioral area, take 213 towards Methuen, and then take 93. That'll save you a lot of traffic time as 93 southbound is backed up from 213 all the way to Route 132 to the Lawrence, 213 eastbound side. It is sorry, 485 Lawrence, 213 westbound side, so the Lawrence stretch run, the Methuen stretch. And 120 at the northbound side, also Essex stretch, and 485 at the southbound side, also Merrimack stretch. 290 eastbound side, so from 146 Route out of Worcester, 146 on the northbound side, slow right, Route 290 in Worcester. 91 on both ends is back to between 57 and Springfield. 91 on the southbound side, so from 291 to I-84 Hartford, Connecticut. 291 westbound side, also on I-91 Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, so from Farmington down to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on northbound side, so from Rocky Hill to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. Route 9 on both ends is back to the Middletown stretch. 84 westbound side, slow around the Waterbury stretch. 84 westbound side, also Newtown stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side, so from Trimble all the way out to Greenwich. 95 on the southbound side, so from Fairfield on to Greenwich. And 95 on the southbound side, also the New Haven stretch on the southbound side. Everett Turnpike on both ends back to the Manchester Airport. But I-98 92 on the northbound side, also at I-89 Cork, Hampshire. 285 on the southbound side, also after the Farmers Spur in Portland, Maine. 91 on the southbound side, also in London, Vermont, and Interstate 789 southbound side, also Canadian, but upstate New York and Vermont after the Canadian border. I-87 on the southbound side, also before 787 Detroit, New York State 3 slow between Schenectady and Albany, and I-80 westbound side, also after the Schenectady after the throughway. Peter Chell news time is 8:40 in the morning time on this to the morning, and it is time now for weather report and looking at the latest radar satellite loop, and it is clear skies for much of 7 New England with some few lines of clouds from Brenneburg, Vermont, all the way down to 7 New Hampshire, and Keene, and Natural Hampshire, and coming over much of northeastern Massachusetts and Pepperell down to the Boston area and off Boston Harbor. And we're seeing a few snow flurries from Glencliff on the Sitz Lake in New Hampshire. And clouds going to much of northern Maine, stretching into eastern Quebec, and snowing downwind south of St. Louis and down to Clover. And looking at the temperature spread, it's in the 30s and the 20s from Boston and points north, and in the 20s for much of northern New England, while it's in the 40s from southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Downs, and down from Rhode Island and the Connecticut coast, and 40s and 50s from Long Island down to New York City. Okay. Ugh. Looking at the weather outside, it is some few clouds and some sun over the reservoir. It's going to be a beautiful day today. So if you are going to outdoor activities such as going to the store to get some Thanksgiving food or driving, it's going to be perfect weather conditions. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Today, Cisco is about 58 degrees and southwest about 6 to 13 miles an hour with a gust as high as 36 miles an hour for tonight. Rain may after 3 a.m. 47 degrees, southwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour coming light. South of midnight with gust as high as 24 miles an hour. Chest pressure is 90%. New push back to lip between a quarter and half an inch possible for Wednesday. Rain may before 9 a.m. Punch back between 9 and 11 a.m. High near 51 degrees and a lot of variable wind coming to northwest wind. 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Wind gust size 23 miles an hour. Chest pressure 90%. New push back between a quarter and half an inch possible for Wednesday night. Most of the coast about 25 degrees and northwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Gust size 23 miles an hour for Thanksgiving Day. Sunday podcast about 41 about 27 degrees. A lot of variable wind for Friday, Sunday, mostly coast got to have about 46 about 32 degrees. And for Saturday, Punty Saturday, the most cost about 54 about 35 degrees. And for Sunday, Punty Saturday, the podcast got about 45 about 22 degrees. And for Monday, most of got about 37 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's Fahrenheit 46. And in Taunton, it's first guys, we have 41 degree temperature, really humidity of 79%. And it's calm winds and Barbara 3.13 inches. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this